What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, as well as ANKR, and if we have time, the S&P 500. As you guys know, we do a different cryptocurrency every single week here on the channel, so definitely make sure to comment down below your favorite cryptocurrency you would like to see reviewed here on the channel. Now, besides that, we're also going to be doing a giveaway every single Saturday for a Bitcoin ticker display, and all you have to do to enter this is by commenting down below your favorite cryptocurrency as well as subscribed right next to it. So comment your favorite cryptocurrency as well as subscribe to be entered for a chance to win a free crypto coin display. Very cool. Definitely recommend checking it out. Otherwise, we are going to be looking at some of the major cryptocurrencies here on the channel for today's episode. Yesterday, we discussed the XRP stair-step formation that's forming on crypto, and we discussed how it's trading sideways, and there's a good chance after we retest the bottom support level on the uptrend, the ascending fractal, there's a good chance of a bullish break to the upside to retest that top resistance. So I want to show you guys that in depth, as it's been on my radar for quite some time. We saw some movement yesterday, which was very interesting, a little bit earlier than we had anticipated, but I do believe we're going to be coming back, and today we're going to see that big move that we've been waiting for, as well as some of the other things. We see Ethereum breaking through all-time highs, and I know after talking to a few friends as to why we're seeing that big jump on Ethereum. So if you're interested in learning about that, definitely make sure to stick around. And then we are going to be looking at Bitcoin, which is still in its descending bearish divergence that's forming on the coin. There's a good chance reversal is probably still going to be coming for this crypto, for Bitcoin. It's just unfortunate, but it's something we have to look at and just anticipate. And if I'm wrong, I hope to be wrong, but I just want to let you guys know that. And then lastly, for ANKR, we do know that there is some sort of ascending triangle forming on this crypto, and we are kind of gearing up as we fill in the gap for a big, beautiful bullish break to the upside, hopefully. So definitely stick around for that. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, as this does help support the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to follow me on Discord, as some of you guys may have seen the new link in the description down below. But yes, I'm opening a free Discord. We have over 150 people already in it, so I definitely recommend you check that out. It's a great way to really, join the Crypto TV community and communicate with your other fellow subscribers here on the channel. So definitely make sure to check out that link in the description, and I'll see you guys over there as well as right after this. All right, guys, so to jump into today's episode, yesterday we were hinting at the beautiful immediate rally coming that I anticipated for XRP. You can see I kind of drew out what exactly we've kind of need to look for on the YouTube chart. You can see right here, we do have these kind of, I drew circular motions to point targets and price targets and where the next target should be for XRP. And you can see we're kind of making that way right now to that level. Now, what's interesting is I just want to dive right into the technical analysis. I don't want to spend any more time just talking about anything else, but you can see top 10 cryptos markets are pretty much just consolidating. We're down overall about 0.5%, but as for all the other cryptocurrencies, we're pretty much just trading sideways. Doge is the only one that's slightly up, about 4%. We do have Uniswap up a little bit as well, but the major cryptocurrencies that we're going to be looking at today aren't really making much movement, and that's interesting to me. This is a consolidation pattern that usually ends in some sort of break in volume, either big break to the upside or downside, but it usually has a lot of volume behind it, where it is a good opportunity to either buy long in crypto and leverage it to the upside, margin it to the upside, or sell short to capitalize on the run to the downside. Now, to jump right into the technical analysis, you can see XRP right here. What was interesting is just the other day, yesterday, we were talking how it was probably going to be last night, if not today, that we see this big run on XRP that we've been anticipating. Now, what's interesting is just hours later, after I made yesterday's video, we saw a small little jump in the XRP price all the way up to $1.65, very close to the target of $2 that we had referenced, but the top resistance would be close to $1.75. So it's very close to retesting that resistance right there, and I still believe that we are going to be hitting $1.75 very soon here on the channel. But really what we noticed is just the overall ascending, stair-step formation that's forming on these cryptos. We see sideways consolidation, big break to the upside. sideways consolidation, big break to the upside. More sideways consolidation. What we're looking for now is a big break all the way to the upside, which should be closer to $1.75. So you can see just by history repeating itself, we should be looking for another run as of today, if not, I would say today is really what we're looking for. So we did have this little flash opportunity. I did see this. I did not get into it just yet because we didn't actually retest that support. And that's actually what I mentioned yesterday, that there could be these little flash movements, but it doesn't make sense to be buying in until we're actually hitting that support level on the coin. If we did this yesterday, we actually bought in just as quickly as we went up, we would have gone right back down, retested bottom support, and we would have lost money on the buy-in because we would have bought in closer to $1.57 and the coin would have fallen to $1.55 after the little flash run that we had. But what's great right now is today we're actually starting to see the price currently retest this right here. So as long as things continue to trade out and history is repeating itself, we should get the opportunity to actually be hitting support right here and then eventually breaking back to the upside. So I'm very excited. There's a good chance probably today we should see this movement to the upside right now. I'm looking for $1.75 as a target. Obviously, we still have to cover our losses and cover our checks in case the price does decide to reverse downwards. Obviously, there's different ways we can do this. Regardless of direction, I do believe it's going to have a lot of volume for the movement either today, if not, at some point today for a bullish break to the upside or downside. So really, we're going to be setting a stop loss, I would say closer to about $1.55. And really, this is in case we decide to, flip to the other side, to the downside. So really what I would do is honestly right now, I think right now is a great time. I'd buy in, probably do this right after this video, but I'm going to buy in at around $1.57, currently where the price sits, for a long to the upside, anticipating a run to about $1.75 with a stop loss closer to about $1.56, $1.55, in case we decide to short it to the downside. Now, let's say my short does hit. Let's say we create this stop loss and the stop loss gets, we get stopped out. Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's just showing us signs of potential reversal. What I would do then is honestly flip my position and switch to a bearish short-term, short. And let's say we close a 4-hour below here. Then I'd buy in. I'd obviously lose a little bit because I'd be down on my on my stop loss. But then I'd buy in to short it with anticipation of pulling all the way back down to $1.36 near the moving average that we have there. So regardless, I'm set up for a position. This is why I like to just let markets consolidate, because as a conservative trader, I like to wait for the opportunities to appear, and then I'll take advantage of them when I'm fairly certain of these movements happening. So you can see right now we have XRP pulled up on, Bityard, the platform that we like to use to leverage, trade, and buy and sell cryptocurrency. You can see beautifully the uptrend that we have drawn right here. We can kind of draw in the support level. Let's just draw it like this. This top resistance, excuse my misunderstanding, something like this. You can see kind of that reference right here. So we did hit the top resistance here on XRP, but we're coming back down to hit bottom support, currently at $1.57. So I do believe we are probably going to be seeing the movement to the upside. Let me just get rid of the TV advertisement. Boom. Let's get that remote. Hopefully it just clears. But regardless, I have to just reset this really quickly. All right, let's get rid of that. Okay, great. It's already off. And you can see right now, there's a good chance we'll probably long it to the upside. So you can see kind of where we're floating right now. We have the 20-day moving average holding us as a support, as well as this uptrend that we've drawn out right here. So I do believe that this right now is a good opportunity to buy in long, anticipating a rally back up to that top resistance, closer to, like I said, $1.75, around that area. So buying in long, we'd leverage it, I'd say about 10 times. That's kind of where I feel comfortable. But if, let's say I throw in 1,000 right now, leverage it, I go in for a buy for a long, and then I'd create a stop loss under my live position to cover myself. I would say, closer to about $1.53 to $1.55. Anywhere below this uptrend here is where I would feel comfortable. Now we can slightly tweak this a little bit higher. Yeah, that looks about right. We're starting to see some uncertainty right now with the way the candle is forming, but I do believe that we are going to be flipping bullish. Regardless, like I said, you got to cover your losses in case we decide to flip bearish. Now, Bityard's charts compared to XRP on TradingView, this is on the Bitfinex chart. I would like to tweak it slightly to favor Bityard's movement, since that's where we're going to be completing the trade. But I would put my stop loss closer to about $1.52. Mainly because that's where the 20-day moving average is. And if we break through there, there's a big opportunity of pulling all the way down to $1.43, where that 40-day moving average support level is. So that's kind of where my positions are. Yes, obviously, I'm telling you guys, we're going to be breaking up or we're going to be breaking down. Yes, completely understand that that's what I'm saying, but we don't know for sure which direction I'm going to go to. Neither does anyone here on cryptocurrency, and neither does anyone here on YouTube. And that's fine. That's really fine. As a conservative trader, that's fine with me. It's mainly just knowing when the break's going to happen, and knowing that that break's going to have enough volume in it to be able to tweak my position in case I wasn't, 100% accurate. Let's say we don't break bullish and we start to break downwards. There'll be enough traction and reversal that my stop loss will clear, and it will give me enough time to buy in for a short. And that's really what I'm doing on XRP. So I'm very excited to see that we're finally retesting that support level. We've seen days of consolidation now, ever since April 30. Oh, it's about, 2 days of consolidation. We finally hit the support again, and there's a big chance of reversal and a break to the upside. So I'm very excited. You can clearly see the ascending fractal that's forming right now. We're looking for another run to the upside. Moving on from XRP, though, we're going to look at Ethereum. And I wanted to tell you guys my opinion, my thoughts on this. As you guys know, the NFT market is exploding right now. And as you guys know, Uniswap and the sponsored videos that we have, a lot of people are using NFTs and DeFi as a way to make more money. And honestly, what I've noticed is the transactions always go through Ethereum, and that to me is enough to say, okay, that's what's behind the Ethereum jump. All right, that's what's backing here right now that we keep going up to all-time highs. So as you guys know, on MetaMask, when we use MetaMask, they do have obviously the Ethereum mainnet, and we are using gas fees and all that stuff, and that in total of people migrating to Ethereum to take advantage of NFT markets and DeFi markets allows us to increase the price of Ethereum, because that's the middleman right there. And that to me is why we're continuing to break and defy everything and all the technical analysis. But the double bottom was clear here on the daily. That's another reason why we're seeing this bullish run, and I think we're going to continue to go up higher regardless of what's happening. But I do think at some point there is going to be that reversal, and that's something we have to pay attention to. Now, moving on to Bitcoin. Crazy stuff happening right now with Bitcoin. As you guys know, yesterday we were doing a little more digging. We were trying to find a bottom support. We were trying to find a downtrend. We knew that we do have this still a bearish divergence forming on Bitcoin. We knew that the downtrend right here on the relative strength indicator was strong, and until we see a break above the downtrend on the RSI would be enough for us to switch bullish. But we've been retesting this top resistance level and reversing from that. So that alone is telling me it's not going to see a break to the upside until we break through the downtrend here. So with that comes finding support levels and resistances. On Bitcoin, it's this downtrend right here that we've drawn. You could see where we did it yesterday. We're immediately reversing off of here. So a good short for Bitcoin seems to be viable. And you could probably short this today all the way down to $47,000 easy. So that's kind of where my head's at right now. I'm going to be putting in a Bitcoin trade. It's going to be a short opportunity. So I'm going to be shorting XRP because I do believe that this is a clear-cut resistance. Even though we only have 2 confirmations, I don't think we're going to get the volume we need to break through here and start to create higher highs. I just feel like we may have tapped out right now, and with this bearish divergence forming and still here, there's a bigger chance of reversal than we are going to see a bullish break. But I could be wrong. Obviously, this is the indicator right here. If we create a stop loss, obviously it's going to be right at that buy-in area, so closer to what I would think is like 58,500. It's right around that sweet spot for a stop loss in case we decide to reverse upwards. But I do think volume is going to pull this coin downwards, and that's just my 2 cents on Bitcoin. As for NKR, one of the coins that we've been looking at for literally like 6 days now, we've been seeing this ascending fractal. We've been seeing an ascending triangle consolidation. We found just over the past couple of days kind of its resistance level, the top resistance where prices just have had a lot of trouble breaking through. And then we also found its beautiful uptrend that's been holding support very well and basically forming some type of ascending triangle. And with that comes consolidation. So we do need to fill in this gap right here. Obviously, the key buy-in opportunity for NKR would be anytime we close the daily above this top resistance here. Notice for the weeks prior, we have not been able to break above. We have been able to get above there throughout the day, but we just wicked down below it, and that is enough for me to say that that is a resistance. And until we see a daily candle close us above here, we're not going to see any sort of movement just yet. So if we break through this top resistance and close a daily above there, anticipate a big rally to the upside, and vice versa. If at any point we consolidate, we close below support, which is right here on the daily. Let's say the daily candle closes just like that. The following candle should probably send us all the way back down. So obviously we're just waiting to fill in this gap. It seems to end closer to about May 9th. So we have around, 7 days, but that's pretty much it for these cryptos. The S&P 500 looks okay. Consolidating right now, much needed. Hopefully it continues to consolidate and lower ourselves on the relative strength indicator. The RSI is nearing overbought, and that's enough to say a big, chance of reversal. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. A lot of people don't want that to happen, so I'm really looking for consolidation to eventually lead us to a higher run. But otherwise, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video, guys. Definitely make sure to comment your favorite crypto as well as subscribe down below. This way, I know that you want to take advantage of the free Saturday drawing for a free crypto coin display. And I am checking to see if you guys are subscribed or not. So definitely make sure that you are subscribed, because if you're not going to be able to win one of these. Otherwise, it's pretty much going to wrap up today's video, guys. Definitely make sure to check me out on Discord, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.